Hi, in this video I want to talk about some of the tools I use when I'm working in the garden or at the internship. Before I start this video, I want to say I just failed my test for my driver's license, so I'm not really in the mood for making a video, but I have to do it anyway, so yeah. At first, over here we have what's called a level. We use it mainly to level out things, of course, but I mainly use it to flatten out an area where you're gonna place some grass, and you make it level with this thing. You know what I mean? Yes. Next, of course, we have the most important thing. I have another one of these, but I really like those because they're a bit smaller. These are my pruning shears, and it's one of the most tools a gardener has. So yeah, it's pretty important. Of course, for protection when you're working with loud machines, you have these ear muffs, and yeah, it's pretty important that you use them. These are my protective goggles. I think these are one of the most important things because I don't want to lose my eye to anything. I once tried to prune a tree that had a lot of dust in it, and I didn't have those at the time, but now I really use it anytime I pruning a tree, of course. Next up is the sharpening stone. I use these to sharpen my pruning shears, of course. Yeah. One of the next most important things a gardener has is, of course, this protective gloves. You see they're pretty dirty because I use them a lot, but yeah, also pretty important. Next up is not so important as the last items, but we use it to mark areas we want to build on. I think it's called some kind of cord. I don't really know what it's called in English, but yeah. Next we have this thing. I never really used it, but it's pretty handy when you're cutting through harder and thicker branches. It's the tree saw. And next up, it's tape measure, and yeah, I think it's pretty handy. We actually have 5 meters of tape. Yeah, I use it a lot. So yeah, thanks for listening to this video, and goodbye.